President Joe Biden did not allow cameras into his meeting on Afghanistan today. He spoke virtually with G20 leaders about the future of the war-torn country after the chaotic and deadly U.S. pullout. This, as the president is facing big problems on several fronts. White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
Tracy, good evening to you. Tonight, President Joe Biden's troubles keep piling up. Gas prices, inflation, the ongoing pandemic, the southern border, and last but not least, the future of Afghanistan.
Weeks after the last U.S. troops flew out of Afghanistan and the chaotic U.S. airlift of more than 100,000 people from Kabul, that war-torn nation now facing an urgent need of humanitarian aid to feed the hungry, with the economy on the verge of collapse and winter moving in, and as seen just last week, ISIS terrorists attacking worshipers at a mosque. The White House released a statement saying President Biden met virtually with G20 leaders today to discuss Afghanistan, including the critical need to maintain a laser focus on our enduring counterterrorism efforts, including against threats from ISIS-K. The White House says the world leaders are focused on helping more Afghans escape the country and to promote fundamental human rights for all Afghans, including women, girls, and members of minority groups. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden tweets today, Virginia, last year the people voted and democracy prevailed. We have to do it again and elect Terry McAuliffe as governor. Just today, Terry McAuliffe warned,
if Glenn Youngkin is elected governor, women's rights, reproductive rights will be taken away. Abortion will be gone here in Virginia.
Democrats are threatened because Glenn Youngkin, the Republican candidate for Virginia governor, is reportedly considering more pro-life legislation.
Also today, Vice President Kamala Harris addressed the National Congress of American Indians, saying Native Americans still struggle with poverty, health care, housing, and unemployment.
This persistent inequity, this persistent injustice is not right, and the pandemic has only made it worse.
Meanwhile, former U.S. Senator Joe Donnelly from Indiana, as you know, he's been nominated to be the next ambassador to the Holy See by President Biden. And today in the White House press briefing room, I asked Jen Psaki why they picked him, and she told me he has a long record in public service and that he'll represent the U.S. quite well. But pro-lifers are not convinced, saying he has a mixed record on abortion. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.